Hi everyone, it's Lynn. Today I'm part of a spring collab organized by the lovely and gorgeous Celestial Beauty. Please check out the links in the description box of this video. You'll find videos on everything from spring makeup looks to recipes and DIYs like this one. Today I wanted to share a fun and easy DIY with you. I'll show you how to make your own makeup remover wipes, and for those who are allergic, this contains no coconut oil whatsoever. I love this because I always tend to have oils and craft supplies and all that crap around anyway. So for me it ends up being much cheaper and just as effective as drugstore or even high-end makeup removers. So stay tuned to the end of the video and I'll test this recipe out for you so you can see whether or not it's actually effective. So there's a few things you're going to need to get started. First of all, you're going to need a mixing bowl, or you can just use a measuring cup with a spout like I have. So you also want a spoon, obviously, or a whisk, or just anything. You're not going to be doing any heavy-duty mixing, but just anything to mix with. So then you'll want some cotton rounds to use as your wipes. I have these. They are the illustrious Up and Up brand from Target. You really don't need to buy anything expensive. You can just buy the grocery store or Walmart or Target brand and it'll work just fine. Another thing I like to do is to add baby soap, and when I do a craft or DIY or something like brush cleaning or something that involves baby soap, I always use like the generic non-expensive one because I really don't think there's a whole lot of difference. Baby soap is really gentle. It's not going to induce tears, so anything for kids that's tear-free or says no more tears or anything like that is fine, or even if it says for babies or kids, it's probably still fine. But you can, of course, get an organic or natural children's cleanser if you prefer. I've even seen witch hazel suggested, but I've never tried it, so I can't speak to that one way or the other. You're also going to want a mason jar or something that's going to seal really well to store your makeup wipes. You definitely want it to have a good seal on it. So this, I think we bought like a case of them, like a dozen of them or something from the store. It really wasn't very expensive. I think we got it at Winco, but I've seen them at Walmart, and I think they even have them at the Dollar Tree. So now we're going to talk about oils. Coconut oil is by far the most widely used oil in most DIYs. I guess this is probably because it's easier to get and it's not super expensive. It works great. I really like it, but you shouldn't leave it on your face for a prolonged period of time. So if you're going to do this recipe with coconut oil, it's a makeup remover wipe, not a moisturizer. Also, if you're allergic, obviously this is going to be disastrous for you. So don't use coconut oil if you are allergic to coconuts. Don't use any oil if you're allergic to it. I mean, don't use almond oil if you're allergic to nuts. Don't use avocado oil if you're allergic to avocados. I mean, and yes, this is common sense and everything, but I want to make really sure that nobody, tries this and actually hurts themselves because I'm paranoid and a mom. So, I actually know several people that are allergic, and so I wanted to do a DIY that didn't include coconut oil because it is so prevalent and so widely used. So there's lots of great alternatives, and usually these oils can be substituted with absolutely no issue. So today I'm going to be using castor oil. The reason I chose to do that is because it's relatively inexpensive and it's easy to get online. I will link down below where I got this. I did get it at a discount for review, so if you guys are part of Amazon Review Trader, really good place to get craft supplies for like $1 for a bottle this size. So that was about what I paid, and you can see I haven't used very much out of this bottle, but I do go through it, so it's good to have on hand, and it's good to have on hand cheap. In summer, I might combine this with almond oil because my skin would be a little bit oilier, and if it was dead on winter, I would probably either use avocado oil. I might even use some jojoba oil just because it's really moisturizing, but I'm actually kind of acne prone right now, so what I will be using in very sparing amounts is, if I can get it, here. Okay, tea tree oil. So I'm going to be using just a tiny bit of this, and I want to advise you strongly against using any type of essential oil unless you have researched it, and it is safe for skin because, again, it's going to be getting around your eyes, it's going to be getting all over your face, and the last thing you want to do is, you know, irritate your skin. You're trying to cleanse it. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to be doing is adding my oil, and I am going to be adding 3 tablespoons, roughly, exact, but you're going to get enough in there that it's actually going to remove the makeup, but not too much so that it's going to overload the whole mixture. You want to be very careful. So there's about 3. Next thing I'm going to do is add 2 cups of water. And then we're going to mix that up. Obviously, oil and water aren't friends, so this will tend to separate sometimes. Okay, that's really all there is to it. I'm going to add some tea tree oil. Again, this is optional. This is my personal preference. You certainly do not have to do it. The stuff is pungent and very, very strong. So, I mean, it smells good and everything. So I'm only going to do like 1/4 of a teaspoon. I really don't think you need more than that. Again, mix it in. Oh, it smells good. It smells fresh. I like it. Okay, beautiful. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is unseal our jar. And my jar is a little bit big. I'm sure you could get away with a much smaller jar. So, you know, if you find a smaller jar, cool. So we're going to fill it up. Not all the way, but maybe probably a little bit more than that. About half-ish way. Okay, and then we're going to pour some of this in. We're going to saturate these. I'm actually going to press them down in there. Yes, those are all nice and moist and saturated. And I'm going to try to cram all of these puppies in here just because I want this to last a long time. All right, maybe, we'll see. Ugh. Then you will have your jar of makeup wipes, makeup remover wipes rather, and just need to seal that up. So we're just going to seal that up. If you're fancy, you can decorate it. I am not. But this will literally last me forever, especially since I do swatches and stuff like that. These are really handy to have. And another cool thing is you can just kind of shake it up and open it up and stick a Q-tip in there if you want to do some spot makeup removing, like if you got your eyeliner freaking everywhere like I always do. This is really helpful and useful, so it's definitely something worth trying. But this really, I mean, if it doesn't work, it's no good. So we are going to do a little very unscientific YouTube testing, and I will be right back with that. Alright guys, so as you can see on my hand, I have a myriad of different makeups here. I have some thick, gross foundation I don't like. I have blush. I have a bronzer / contour that's pretty dark. I have a dark eyeshadow, some mascara, an eyeliner, a lip liner, and lipstick, and this is all over a primer. So let's see if these bad boys really do what they say they're going to, or what I say they're going to. Looks like it. Wow. You can see even after gooing my hand up horribly more than I ever would with my face, it took care of it. That to me is awesome. So there is my DIY craft. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I will get this nasty thing out of the frame, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Please subscribe and comment. Let me know if you like videos like this, like DIYs and stuff, or what you'd like to see. I'm always open to new ideas. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.